Hello. How is everybody doing tonight? I see Boots got first in chat today. Very good. Very good. Bree coming in hot though, right behind you. So, hi Saja. So I'm back after a break last night for work purposes, and we now have a thread in Wowkea for posting our builds. Um, we have until the end of the month. That's when they're going to pull for prizes. And so we need photos/video of the build, screenshots of the in-game inspiration, and a list of the dye colors used. So I have noted the dyes. We obviously aren't ready for screenshots or videos yet, but we have our inspiration photos. So I feel like we're like halfway there on what we need for the competition piece of it. Um, as a reminder, it's one room only. So right now, this part out here doesn't count toward the build. But I was thinking I want another one of these for back in this under part here. So I thought we'll go hunt that down. I'm guessing because this is an achievement item that it's probably from the decor specialist in Haranir, but we'll figure that out. And then I was also thinking we need more of those little root woven windows because a lot of the light in the inspiration pictures comes from like bioluminescent mushrooms. Uh, uh, so yeah, we'll have to see how much those cost because I looked it up in here and it says they cost one void light marl, and I don't think that's right. So uh we'll have to go check that one out in person. Oh boy. Oh boy. Subscriber fight. So yeah, I think I want another one of those mossy areas down here. That's what I'm thinking. So you can see it from both places. As a reminder, what we're going for is this over here. So this is the entrance to the cave, uh, where we have our red plant with the luminescence. We've got some of these little cup bioluminescent mushroom thingies, the seaweed-esque plant mushrooms. So many mushrooms. I've been trying to think about like how I might build some of this like mossiness around the entrance. So if you have thoughts there, let me know. And then inside the cave, this is the lower part. So we have vegetation all along the back with these real big flowers. Here's a farther zoomed out shot. So I'm also thinking about how I might be able to build something like this. Like I might have to kit bash something together to look like this. Looking down into the lower cave from the upper cave. So again, you see there's some mossy bits up here. We can recreate some of this with the hostas, with the mushrooms. Obviously, our mushrooms are going to be a different color. Yeah, yep. And then when you zoom out a bit in the upper cave, we have a few little like vignette type areas with little visible like lanterns. And I do have a lantern. These are the one that's downstairs, this one here. I don't have anything exactly like this. Like they just haven't given us anything like that. So we'll make do with using the Haranir lantern. I think will work just fine for that. Um, I was also thinking, so there was this little like meditation area, and then we also saw like the sleep sack kind of situation with the murals. So I looked up where to get these murals, and they are a drop from delves, random drop from a heavy chunk at the end of a delve. So I think next week I am just going to be running the hell out of delves on my jewel crafter to try and get that recipe to drop because I would love to have a little vignette in the lower area that kind of mimics this setup with the little bedroll, pillow, lantern, and mural kind of thing as like a meditation space down there. Um, I think it would be really cool if we could recreate like a big mushroom cap like this. Um, they also had these little curly flowers that I really liked. Um, but again, like those are going to be hard to recreate because we don't have anything similar and they're bioluminescent. And so we can poke around at some stuff, but I don't know that we'll be able to get to this as easily as we can to this. Like this, we have the things that can make that happen. So we'll see what we can do. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so first things first, we need some moss. Let's go find some of that. Hang on, I've lost chat. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, it looks like it is in Haranir, the vendor. I can actually just go this way. Make it easy on ourselves. Go to the Argentina, baby. As a reminder, the inert filigree moon lamp is the decor quest this week in the Argentina. So uh, if that's something you're interested in, it is in here. It's this one right over here from Ted and Marius. I love them so much. They were like one of my favorite things about Legion, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it was like a through line of this little silly like side quest that was in every zone. And Daglop is the one that we like did the blood binding to like help him out. So like that like cast of characters just feels very dear to me. All right, let's go to the city. Argentina has real good music every time. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff in the cantina. I don't remember seeing that exact inert filigree moon lamp in there, but I also wasn't looking for it. I feel like once you start looking for something, then you see it. In fact, that's often the case with decor. Like when I went through there the first time, I was like, oh, we have that, and we have that, and we have that, and ooh, I want that. Um, so when you have a thing to look for, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's go in here. I do not understand the logic between when you have to click on a portal and when you can just run through a portal. Does anybody know, like, what makes for one versus the other? Yeah. Me either. No clue. All right, let's see what Maku has here. Oh, shoot. I probably have to come out here on Ard, don't I? Let's see. All right, 750 Marl for the moss. Yeah, so she hasn't done the window, so I think I have to bring Ard out here. And it is 750 for the window, not 1 marl.
Return
I knew that was
if you
too good to
need.
be true. All right, let's go get Ard. Bring her out here. Ard's done the entirety of Haranir, so she has access to all the things and can get us a couple more of those things. All right, let's leave her here. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm assuming it's because she's sub 90, that is the reason why that's happening. And like when she hits 90, it'll be open, but I don't know, to be honest. And I think the root one comes from a quest rather than an achievement, because the achievement one, the moss, she could get. But I think the root window comes from a quest. While she's logging in, I'm going to take a look at WowDB and see what it says. Root window. Tell me. Complete. Yes, it is a quest that you have to complete called a last resort to get the root bound window, root woven window. Pardon. I agree. What I feel like once you do the quest and unlock the thing, it should be unlocked for the account, but apparently Blizzard disagrees. And that might change too once we get into the season. They could just be like trying to make it a little more challenging during this time when there's stuff to do for sure, but like a lot of people are antsy and just want the season to start too. So is that death to pancakes, Trug, or is it Edith to pancakes? Because I think I'm on the Edith side of that. One of them. Okay. It's one of the shop mounts. It's the one with the 4 squirrels. I think they're so cute and they sound so excited when you get them out. Yes, Bree. So long as the pancakes get in the belly, happy to kill them. So my one of my goals this week is to remember to state what is happening in chat, so in my recordings, folks know what's going on. So I'm trying to be better about that. Yeah, they're very cute. They literally sound like they're saying yippee when you get them out.
You seek trade?
Well, so I'm recording my shenanigans. Chat does show up in some of that, but not all of it. All right, so we need Marl. Marl. We want one of those. This is a good reminder too of what I do have. So some things like we aren't doing the Rutani builds, but they do have a couple of Rutani items. We do have the door, which I don't love. I think it's weird. Um, we've got the pergola, the gourd, which we could use in our little tableau, an altar of Shulka, the handcart. I'm looking at this to see if that's maybe something we could use to try and build. out some of the big pieces of like plant life. I don't know that it will work exactly, but maybe. We have the bubbling cauldron. This is from the Legends quests. If I have a handcart, why are you walking everywhere? I think it's because you're not adorable enough for me to handcart you around. We have our pigment bowls. We have the vine fence. This is another one, like the coloring is not exactly what I want for this build, although it could work. We've got, obviously, the window. Oh, we have the planter. I forgot about the planter. And another pigment bowl. Not shown here are the items that we got from non-questing, and so I have some crafted items and some items from the quartermaster. We have an ad break coming up. I do want feedback on ads. So they go like every half hour right now for a minute and a half. If that feels unwieldy, or if you'd rather have like 3 minutes at the top of the hour every hour or something, just let me know. All right, we're gonna buy our window. I think we want a couple of these.
You are ready.
Am I ready, sir? I don't think I am. I'm gonna go up to the quartermaster. And see what's up there to see if there's anything I want to grab while I'm here, which I probably will say no, and then 3 hours from now into this build I'll be like, damn it, wish I had gotten another one of those. Let's see here.
I will watch for you.
Alright, I'm just gonna transfer some more marl over here. I have lots now from sending the crew through the dailies. I think we want another one of these and another one of these. I feel like the herb rack could work to get some vegetation in this space. I'm looking at my inspiration photos again. I need a way to make some roots. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold on that one.
Go and make legends.
Did I learn these this week? I did. Okay. I also made the artificial sun and the strangle kelp thingy. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't think any of them have real strong like root structures. Some of these like viney things would be good, but let me see. I don't think there's anything. That will work for that.
I will watch for you.
From here. We're gonna check on Maku one more time. Oh, actually, hang on. What does Wutum have? Is her? She's up here, right? Is that her? Yeah.
You need wares.
She's got the pillow, the blanket, and the bed. So none of
Return
those.
if you.
That's not what I want. Ugh. This soundtrack is like right up there for me, like with Wrath. I have to say. Really good.
You need wares?
Are there some of these that I don't have that I can get now that maybe we should try to get? Oh, I see. Looks like they took away some of the extra things that I did, hey? Oh no, because I did them on other dudes. That's why they're not showing up here. Oh, no ads? All right. Uh, well, I'm glad you didn't get them. Don't tell Twitch. That might mean we get 3 minutes at the next one. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe the bottom of this guy could be used for some. All right, we'll think about maybe using this fence guy for some. I only have one of those right now, and they are $7.50 a piece. Yeah, this one also has some like Rudy feet on it.
Go prepare.
Right? There's so many in there that have been data mined but aren't in game yet. Oh, before I leave here, I should probably check and see if there is a Marl quest up. Also, I found out that there is a reason you get the extra Void Light Marl. Can I remember what it is now? No. But there's a reason. No, if you're subbed, the commercials will not play. So maybe that's probably why Bree didn't see them. I don't think it's renowned. No, it is. Okay. So it is. Yeah, it's basically, I mean, it is renowned, but it isn't. So if there was adventurer's crests and you're capped on those, then they sub in Void Light Marl for those. So that is why you get extra. I knew I would remember eventually. Yeah. Cause like I'm not spending that shit. Like I'm like, this is all beginner gear. Like I'm not gonna. Who cares? It's gonna be replaced so quickly. So it looks like we got some. Holy Moses! Look at all that. Woo! So Zulaman is the place to be today. Yeah, but well, I'm saying you can spend it. There is a weekly cap, but I'm saying like, what's the point? Like, you're gonna upgrade your gear, and then you're gonna replace it next week. So, why bother to upgrade? Because it's the adventurer gear that I'm capped on, not the veteran or champion. And I would much rather try and cap on those. It does. Just like recolors when you upgrade. My gosh, look at that. Voidstorm also has 3 Void Light Marl quests. 18% sure is not sure enough for me, Trogwa. Alright, so Looks like Zulamon and Voidstorm, if you hit those two today on all your alts, you'll be Void, Light, Marl, Rich. Right? That's... I think the Lunar New Year mounts are some of the best mounts. I really like, can I remember what it's called? It's the Ox one. The like ghost ox guy. Bull? What is that thing called? Cow? No. You guys, what is that thing called? Lucky. No, well, that is one, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the one that's like bluish colored. World event, promotion, in-game shop. It's got to show up under one of those, doesn't it? Not that one. Astral Oryx. And this was a shop one during a Lunar New Year. Let me listen to this guy. He has a bell, and he moos when you fly around. He will like occasionally just moo, and he's got a little cowbell on. I love it so much. He's very, very good. The lucky one, the lucky Yoon or whatever he's called. Let's clear the filters again. He will also like snort and stuff, but he doesn't have a bell. So. Ah, you found it! Saja found the lantern placement in the Argentina. Oh, Peanut. I haven't pet Peanut today. Hang on. We gotta do something about that. There's a Saja. There's a Peanut. I love Peanut. I probably have to do the quest before it'll show up for me, eh? Oh, you got your adventurer Pepe on. Aha. On top of this book here. Oh, this is one of the books you can pick up and write in. Very good, very good. Alright, I am going to do one more thing. I'm gonna look in here at my collected stuff. I'm gonna take a little peek. Oh no. I don't like it when Trug says wait, don't move. That's usually a bad thing. Oh no, here he comes. Oh, why are you on your raft, sir? Oh no, there's so many Trugwas. Oh, so apparently it might be bugged because we're having trouble placing it. Drenai is like, nope, I'm out. There's a bunch of guildies in here being weird. All right. So root things. We have the tops of these, but that's not really roots. That's just leaves. What else we got here? I did make one of these, so we have some kelpy looking plants to put in the little outside space. People are doing some really cool things with the troll Easter Island head. Roots. Where are you? Oh, I was looking at this. 1,600 unallied abundance for this little stool. This little baby stool. 1,600 unalloyed abundance. I mean, I love me some Dun, but that seems like an insane amount for a stool. There's our pillow. No, not really rooty. Wondering if there's some. I wonder if there is some stuff from. Goodbye, Trog. We have the lantern. We've also got the hanging lantern. This. We could turn this upside down. We would have the cherry blossoms with it. It also feels kind of sacrilegious to do that. I'm not gonna lie. If I can't get that big one to drop, I'm gonna use this little guy. I'll tell you right now. Roots. What is... Like, the bottoms of these just look, like, thorny and silly. They don't look like roots. I often find, like, the horns and things that stick off of these can sometimes be used for stuff, but these look too manufactured, like they don't look earthy enough. This is the new fountain, which has some mushrooms on it that we could use. There's a couple of rooty type things that stick off of it, so maybe that new fountain. I have 2 of them. And if we have to pilfer from the other house, like, we can do that. The acacia tree, the loop down here. This guy here. Like these parts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we can try something like that. It's really green. Which, I mean, if that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, you would have to hide the leaves. But even like the branches are really green. Right? True. With the lighting it will be darker. Let's see here. I mean, I can also use the tumbleweed. We can blow that bad boy up. They're still more delicate than some of the trunks and roots that we see in the inspirations shots. But that might be our best bet. Like, maybe we could use part of this. Yeah. You'd have to like hide both ends of the wall basically, because this is untextured. You got a big ass hollow trunk. Which, I mean, we could do a trunk somewhere in there. We could stick one of our windows in there to look like a glowing growth up inside the trunk. Well, this is talking myself right into this, aren't I? We do have this little guy. All right, we have some things we can try at least. Oh yeah, I forgot this has branches coming out of it. Might be able to use that. That's a lot of points placement for some branches, but let's go see what we can do. And I know that outside room doesn't count, but I feel like for my brain, it's very soothing to have that transition space and not have it be like looking at so much like the inside of our house. Before I maxed everybody out, I had these campsites called max, so I could track like who was max level, and they're all wrong now, so I'm gonna have to rename them because now everybody's a mix of everything. I mean, honestly, probably budget doesn't matter. I have a lot of budget available now. It's one room that's not going to stay there forever. Like, it's not going to hurt to use high budget items, I don't think. Might hurt my wallet a bit because they are expensive. Don't let Adonijah see how much money I'm spending on plants. He'd flip. Telling you, a good soundtrack while you're building makes all the difference. All right. We have this guy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Yeah. So this is also like a proof of concept, right? If I didn't like this, I could be like, oh, I only made one. I can use it in a pantry somewhere, not a big deal. But I really like this, and I think it's a very good mimic of kind of what we were seeing. Let's pop back over here, right? So we see this out here, right? These bits, but also in the back of, I think it was the upper cave. like you see some of these like almost seaweed-like plants in here as well. Right here's some over here. So there's potentially a place for more of these. We'll see as we go here if that's the direction we want to go in. Okay, so we have our other moss. We're back in this corner. So let's pull that out. I have an uneven texture on the floor here. Actually, I'm kind of not mad at that. Whoop. I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn. I think I want to pull it down further. Not down that way. Gimbal. So I'm looking at this right here, trying to decide if I want to keep that there or not. Oh no, Rev. Like you were just trying out the medium size and it reset the house all the way back to the ground? Ugh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I thought they said they were fixing that outdoor stuff. Because it is kind of janky, I have to say. Like that it will like when you make a change in there, it like changes it. Like even if you just wanted to preview it, I wish they would give us some kind of preview option. Because that's why I haven't tried out the medium house here, because I'm too worried it would like F up everything I have going on outside. I think I like this placement. Gonna go back out here. Yeah. And this is where like water would settle. Yeah, it will mess it up. So yeah, I'm avoiding it. All right. So we were talking about doing that log look. Me back in here. Grab this. Turn this. I'm gonna stick it right through that corner there and then come down. I think I still need to rotate just a wee bit. So that it actually comes to the ground. The question is, do we want it larger or smaller? I think I like it at 100%. 110. 110 is good, actually. Alright, we're gonna bring that down a bit. We're gonna get one of those windows out, I think. Actually, wait. This is like a fairy door kind of thing. Yeah, I wish they would fix the exterior placement stuff so that it didn't mess up everything you have going on, but allowed you to like experiment. All right, looks like we're going to have ads starting again in a few minutes unless you're subbed, and then you should not see them. Why is this not as bright? And also, like it wants to be interactable, but it's not. So I don't like it. Still don't like it. I don't like it. We're getting rid of it. Not that orientation. So this one I'll probably have to, like if I did it this orientation, I would need to hide the I don't know, what do you call it? Frame of it, like in the floor. It's just not quite right. All right, it was a good idea, but it didn't work. So let's go back to our plants. All right, here goes the ad break. Do I not have one of those broom thingies? Oh, apparently I don't. They're all in the horde house. Oh, you know what? Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I think the bush part of this is going to be the issue, which means I probably need to turn it this way so I can go behind. Actually, maybe I want to turn it this way. This way. Put it behind here. think we're getting somewhere. Does not poke up there. It looks like roots down here. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna get the tumbleweed out, which I think I have some of. Yeah. Because there were some, I'm going back. Take a peek here. There were some up top, actually. That's better, I think. All right, let's also use the tumbleweed up here. So yeah, I think the tumbleweed kind of works best here. But what this is also showing me is that I need some more points of light in here where some of these are going to be placed just to pop them out a little bit. So we may use our elegant table lamp trick here to try and like give a little luminescence to this. Let's see. It doesn't always work that well when it's plopped into the boulders. But I think this time it might work. We don't need a ton of light, just some. Would be really nice if the gimbal didn't hide where the where the top of that lamp is. There we go. So that it, like, I didn't want a ton of light there, but I wanted you to be able to differentiate between the stone and the wood. And I think it does enough of that. It just kind of throws a little relief back through here, lightens up one side of the tumbleweed. Excellent. Okay. There's quite a lot of, so we still haven't figured out if there's something I could use. to kind of give that like kind of mossy coverage. Oh, maybe this. Like it's not the same color, but we need something that has that like kind of almost like ground cover kind of feel to it that isn't necessarily like a plant. Just something to give the space a little more character. I don't think I want to make this too big because it is really leafy. Oh, actually, you know what? We also have these. There are a couple places where there are like some little clumps of grass. They look. This might be a place where I want to use more of like the stranglekelp stack. Because they are kind of like fern frondy. And if only I could hide this giant trunk. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put a couple more patches of those in. Especially in some of these places where like you're not gonna have a lot of people checking back here for stuff. But if they do come around the corner, there's at least a little something there. So I'm going to need a lot more stranglekelp sacks, I think, is what I'm realizing here. The hostas work really well in this back corner to kind of match the vibe here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and fill those on through. How many hostas do I have here? Oh, plenty. Plenty. Be careful not to fall in the hole. I don't want these to be too big because like there's really not that much light down here. If you've ever had a hosta, you know they love the light. And then where we have our mushrooms over here, which I think kind of takes care of that side. There's also a couple on this side, which I'm kind of using the pink razorwind bush for. So once again, I think I'll need hang on. I'm just gonna put a hosta down and see. With the pink, the hosta might actually work better because it's a lighter stem. Whereas with the red, you have that really dark stem, so that the brightness of the stranglekelp gives it some contrast. Here, you don't need that as much because the pink's giving the contrast. Yeah, I think that works. I still don't love the placement of this particular hosta. I'm not sure why that's not what I wanted. There. Whoop! Almost fell in the hole. Alright, I'm gonna pull out another one of those razorwind paint bush. This one I am not, so I increased the size on this one. This one I'm not going to do that. And we're going to lay it down more. Because it's reaching for the light here. I just have to check that one from below, make sure it's not clipping through, but damn. Oh yeah, look at how pretty that is. Huh. I love that. All right, over in this corner is where we have one of our vignettes. Okay, so let's go back to our reference photos so you can see what I'm talking about here. So in this screenshot over here, you can see this little vignette. There's a couple of like stools, a lantern, a little flowery looking thing down here. And then what we saw in the meditation cave, right, was some of this kind of like where you could have a lantern and a bedroll type of thing. And then the, what am I looking for? This one. She also had some bedroll items, a lantern. This is the Haranir blanket. So I think rather than doing so in this vignette, this is very focused on like a Fungarian style because we're looking for Haranir, right? We want to I think go more toward that like blanket bedroll kind of look. So let's see. Let's see here. Oh, excellent. Oh, we're gonna do that, are we? Yes, apparently we are. Hang on. Where's my... I hate when it does this. I really wish it would recognize, like, when you have stuff around that you want to, like, put stuff on top of. Like, my dudes. Let me place this thing above the stuff that's in here. I'm gonna have to use my placed items. Not quick access. Placed items. What was that thing called? A blanket, obviously. A warm Haranir blanket. How do you know you live in a brewery? Wooden mug, wooden mug, wooden mug. All right. Let's bring that up here. I think I want to leave it on the angle. Oh, that actually lays really, really nicely. Shit, I thought that was gonna be one of those things where like one side was up, but that's great. All right, good to know, good to know. And then we have the pillow. It is called a pillow. Fan-frickin-tastic. So we do have the lantern, right? Here's the lantern. We also have the runestone, which throws a lot of light, like all on its own, which I might even put it on this side. All right. Oh. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. I accidentally closed my chat because it's right up here is the close button for it. Okay. Let me come back here. So that's the runestone. And if I don't find the other one, like it can get quite large. So we could use it as if it is one of the murals. That actually looks pretty cool. Versus, let's take that out for a hot second and let's look at the lantern in here. So this is more similar to what they had. Just kind of that small vignette. With the, I would probably still put the lantern on the other side so it's like on the dark side of the bedroll. And potentially you could do both. I just think that would be too much light in that corner. Do we have a preference, chat? What else did we have here? There was like a little, the little water thingy. Sky. Was the hanging one? The like the dyes on the hanging vine. What is that thing called? This guy. Gourds. They're gourds. Hollowed gourds. So this could imply that like they're here to then create another mural where you have your dyes and your gourds, you have your water and your light, and you're here to create a new story. I think I like that. Was my legend stuff in here? Because I feel like there was a legend item that was about, no, it wasn't that. Wasn't there a legend that was about, yeah, it was the one about the woman who had to like find the new paint that could capture the stories and like not have them decay. What was the item we got from that? Hang on, I'm gonna go check. So this is one of those times when I wish this actually showed like my acquisition timeline because it would be up near the top because I did those recently. Instead of Blizzard. Wasn't the whistling arrow. It was... I want to say it was like a globe. It might... The first one I did was the lantern. And the second one was the cauldron. Learn about the legends. Show me what they are. Alright. Not helpful. And our relics. What are those guys called? The I can't remember what the relic keeper guys are called. Right? Zarashi? It's something close to that. Let's see here. There is a hang on. There's an achievement, right? Haha. Haha. All right. The cauldron. The was it Alnahara's bloom? I can never remember where the apostrophe in Alhara is. But then again, I'm like that with most words that have an apostrophe that are like fantasy names. That apostrophe could be anywhere because we don't know what's missing. So literally could be anything. It was the lantern. It was the lantern was the item. All right. Well. What was the echoless flame item? That was the whistling arrow, which is that like spear thing. Zurashar. That's what they're called. Zurashari. Again, apostrophes. It's like my brain can only remember what comes up to the apostrophe, and after that it's like, and something. All right, let's take a peek at this from over here. I think this is another place where we want a little bit, just a wee bit of lights here. The lantern gives some light, but not enough. And actually, this was a problem in the caves with the murals. They were really dark, and it was kind of hard to see stuff in there. My dudes. Really hate when you do that. And this is so that these gourds can be seen as a separate thing from the wall, right? We needed to create some contrast between the color here and the color of the wall so you could actually tell what this was. There! How about that? I like that. I like that. Thank you, Bree. All right. We need some more hostas here. So we have this lovely little spot for them. All right. Yeah. I feel like I want that to be even a little more tilted. Yep. That's what I wanted right there. All right, I'm feeling like this is coming together. I might want... So they also had, kind of in this area, they had some of the Fungarian barrels. And they had some of the glowing mushrooms. We don't have any glowing mushrooms, but we do have some mushroomy things. Will they show up in our mushrooms? Of course they won't. Why would we think that? Oh, you know what? That looks like a root. I mean, it obviously has the butterflies on it. I don't think it fits, but it's a good idea. Okay, so thinking of what we might want to put in our little vignette over here. We've got the little Fungarian sack, which I think looks agnostic enough. Like it doesn't necessarily read like primarily Fungarian to me. It also doesn't exactly read Haranir because it is the pastels. So I'm trying. So I thought maybe this, I mean, it does, the table lamp does give some illumination to this, but I think I want it to look more like the bioluminescent. So I'm thinking about maybe using some of the fell stuff to give it like a green glow. So I've put out, they had the glowing mushrooms in the, and it was actually back here closer to the plants, in our reference photos. And that's great. I like this as like being a mushroomy kind of thing, but I want it to have some of that glow. I tried the elegant table lamp, but that did not quite work. So let me see if one of the fell, maybe one of the blight fire candles. I need something with a strong green glow. Let's try this first. Oh, that's better. That's better. It's not exactly like the bioluminescent, but it is like a kind of planty kind of color. Hang on, I want to try something here that may or may not work. I'm gonna put this back up here. What if we slide this like right down the stem of this mushroom and like leave a little bit of it showing as if it's under the cap of the mushroom. Like, I don't want it sticking out the top, but I do want, and I recognize I'm moving the jar now instead of the blight fire candle. But I do want a hint of the candle out. Oh, yeah, I think that's pretty great. That looks to me like bioluminescence, even though it's completely not. But it gives some of the feel of what we were looking for there. Then we have some more hangy plants over here. I think this time I'm going to do a combination of the tumbleweed with the ivy up in this corner. So as if we have, and this one I can go quite a lot bigger because I have lots of room to push this up in here. And then I can grab my ivy. And put those up also, just right in the middle of those roots. Like so. I feel like this is coming together! I'm seeing the vision come to life. I think I need another leaf pile, like over here, to kind of pull that color all the way through. Sometimes camera angles really F you up on these. And I want it to look like it's kind of coming right out of that seam. There. I don't want it to take away from what's happening here, and I want this to like point at where we have our stuff over here. So it's just to bring that color around and kind of pull it all in. So we do have our little chair. I might put our chair here next to the sack as if somebody was coming over here to like sit, have a little schnackums, and kind of look at the mural from over here to see how it's going. I think it's called a chair. It is. It's so small compared to the sack. Let's see. So this is a dwarf on it. It is quite a small chair. I feel like if I brought a larger bodied character in here, this would look kind of ridiculous. So let's make it slightly bigger. I don't want it so big that like a dwarf looks weird in it, but I want it big enough that if a larger bodied character comes in here, it still looks like it would hold them. Then I want it to point right at that mural space. And I'm going to make the sack slightly smaller so that the chair looks a little less ridiculous. There, I think that's right. We do have the Haranir rug, and this is another one where it's like wants to put it where I don't want it to put it. Do I want this here? I feel like no. I feel like the answer is no. Maybe downstairs. I do feel like I want a little something to kind of pull this in together. And I'm wondering if I should just move it more toward the mushrooms here so that it feels like it's part of something. Like in our reference photo, there's kind of mushrooms that come around this way. Let me Yeah, I think that something like that is more like what I was thinking. I can just pull these out slightly, but now it feels more like it's part of what's happening along that wall. Question is, do I need a little bit more light there? I think the answer might be yes. I don't want a ton. And I don't think I actually want I don't think I want like a Haranir type of vibe here. I want like a little like a candle or something that like somebody's carrying around with them, which I think I only have one of these lanterns. Yes, indeed. I only have one. So I need another lantern. I think that's what this comes down to. All right. I do want to pull in some of this pink over here just to, again, pull that all the way around. This one's going to be quite a bit smaller, I think. Trying to decide if I want this to kind of go the same way as the mushrooms or against the grain here. Yeah, that pulls it around. I still would like, I think, some of those. I don't think it's actually the like clumps of grass that I want here. I do want like a little bit of coverage through here. So I think we'll just go with more hostas to make it easy on ourselves. I want this, so number one, I need to make sure these don't clip through down all the way through this boulder, but I want them to be visible also from down below. I think we freaking nailed the lighting up here, you guys. Right, we still see the glow from underneath the mushrooms here, and I might even push that up a little bit more. But we have our vignettes are lit. Our differentiation of our ambient lighting and plants is looking good. I'm looking at where this is clipping through up here to see if I want to change the angle some. Oh, there we go. It's always good to like come around, look at things from different angles and see if there are changes you want to make to how things are angled so that they look nice from different perspectives. Yeah, that's better. And I feel like that's kind of filling some of this like green kind of mossy feel that we get from our inspiration photos. All right. I'm going to call this good for now. I may come back and add just a wee bit of greenery here, and in fact I might. No, I don't think. I was thinking about potentially giving a little bit of ambient light to these so that like you see them, but I actually don't want you concentrating on those. I want this light to pull you in here. So we're not going to light the ceiling up here. Let's go downstairs. All right, let's check. These look fine. In fact, I might even add another one that kind of comes down. And I'm definitely going to add another one that comes down. All right. Uh, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. think that might actually be perfect. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I love that. I don't know that I love this. I have to think about it. But I do love this. Alright, so I'm looking at my lower cave inspiration pictures. Let me pull these back up for you. So we can see here, right? Here's where a root came down rather than a root. Yeah. I think this I I wanted something stronger. So like you see the roots here. I was hoping like the gob tree roots could kind of do that, but they're not. Um, but we kind of get this effect from the hostas. You're right, I could add a tumbleweed in there, Bree. Um, we have some bits and bobs along the edge here, and then this pulls along to the right, and um, our little uh, vignette is on the left in this one. So let's go back. I'm gonna try something. What if? Yeah, no, it doesn't work. All right, we're getting rid of it. I'm gonna try the acacia tree though and see if I can get that like big root effect. Because of course it's anchored way up there. It's doing bad things up there. This is very close. Hmm. Hang on, let me check upstairs. Just make sure we hit all that because I may then be able to like do another one crosswise to get that root look. Just want to make sure. Yeah, see, that's no bueno. All right, let me turn this way. Yeah, then we get but if we push that back, all right, let's look upstairs again, make sure there's, yeah, I might need to go a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's just a wee bit up here now. I think this is okay because we can hide that. Easy peasy. I just need to make sure we're looking good up here. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, then let's try doing one the opposite direction. Not sure why it jumped back there when I reset it. What size? 70. Could even use some of this to disguise it. Might be a case where bigger is better. Somebody tell Death I said that. Ooh. Ooh. Getting somewhere now. Let's check upstairs. I see no acacia tree. Again, it's a little greener than I wanted, but like it gives that like root kind of look. I feel like this needs to come back just a wee bit. So that it feels more like it's coming through and then going back out. I like it. I like it. Okay, now we're going to add one of our tumbleweed up here with the hosta. I think I might bring it down so it kind of even masks some of the greens in here. Back upstairs. The most annoying part of this build. Up and down and up and down. Oh, we got a wee tiny bit of acacia up here. We're just gonna... Like, don't let frickin' Adonijah in here. He'll find the tiniest little leaf. And pushing that down necessitates that we move this out a little bit because it there. Check again. All right. All right. That's from this guy over here. Might tip that just a wee bit more. There we go. Lovely. Yeah. I like it. And I think we can even do a similar thing over here and have to worry even less about upstairs. I'm gonna try it. Ads are gonna come up in about a minute here. So I'll just be doing more of the same. You are not gonna miss anything, I promise. And if there are questions, I will certainly answer them when folks get back, so you don't miss anything there either. Oh, shit. All right. Trying to figure out, I want this curve. I want to hide these greens. All right. So I had to move it over, but I actually think that kind of works well because now it looks like there's two coming off the same, like, larger trunk. So yeah, I think we're good with that. Going back, looking at my inspiration photo. So there was that, like, a really large plant on the right side here. What do we have? We don't want to do this because there will be petals falling everywhere. We could go back to doing the red because that's a nice, got some nice height to it. Yeah, I don't think we have anything that I could even make to there's a little like mound of dirt that it's up under. I want to see where my light is here, right? Because it wants to be reaching for that light. I'm going to put that mound of dirt there. I'm going to go back. I'm going to use the red. Paintbrush. We're going to tip it mightily. Toward that light source. They all need to come in this way, I think, so that we can get it up into that circle of light. There we go. That gives us some of that height that we saw. And then there was another patch back here. We have exactly 2 of these left. And I think that is where I want another strangle kelp sack. So I'll make a couple more of those during the time off. Doing a quick time check here. It's 8:30 Eastern time. Trug isn't here, so I'm forgetting to drink my liquids, so we're going to do some of that. I still don't love the soil here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a strangle kelp sack there as well. And these plants had some bioluminescence to them, so we also have to figure out how to give them a little light. Light them up a little bit. All right, let's go make some strangled kelp sacks. We'll go visit with our baby alchemist. So I had an alchemist that that was like actually wait, was it? Shit, was it that? So I have 2 characters named Braniel. I don't think it's this one. No, it's the other one. And she did alchemy up through Draenor, and then I switched. When we hit Legion, I switched to the High Mountain Tauren, I think. No. It was when we added the Dark Iron Dwarves. I had a Dark Iron Dwarf that I switched to. And now she's been the alchemist since then. So High Mountain Tauren is my inscriptionist. And the prices have come way down, which is nice, on like the classic materials, so it's pretty inexpensive to make these now. Like less expensive to buy the mats than it is to go gather the mats, kind of thing. This is one of my Shadowlands characters, so her primary job is to farm anima, to do the Queen's Conservatory every week, and to buy as much as she can the gear from the quartermaster. It just takes a lot of anima, and actually I'm almost done with this character as far as Shadowlands gear buying goes. All right, what do I need? I need strangle kelp. sack, and I want 2 of those. This tracking button is for these to show up uh, in PSL, Profession Shopping List, so that I can then use that to shop the auction house for the things I need. I have plenty of lumber from Outland. Like, I did between like the lumberjack mission and we had the consortium for our first um, endeavor, so we were constantly in Outland. So I have so much Alumba lumber. All right, I'm gonna go to my shopping tab. It's doing a summary right now because I have it timed so that if I've been out of the auction house for more than half an hour, it'll do that. I'm gonna click on PSL here. It's gonna show me what's available to buy. Like, I also need fused vitality for the fishing rod I want to make, but that's not something you can buy on the auction house, so it just doesn't even show up, which is nice. So we're gonna buy our bolts of netherweave and our strangle kelp. Et voila. The other nice thing about the old professions is you don't need a table for them. So I can just stand here and make these. I don't have to go anywhere. All right, 2 strangle kelp sacks. So I have those. And then I wanted to get another lantern. So I'm gonna go back to, I didn't leave Ard in Herndar, but Saywin's there, but I think that was a quest thing. So I probably have to go back on Ard. Lantern. Wrong lantern. Yeah, it is a quest thing. And it was the first one I did, so I definitely did it on Ard. So we're gonna go get this lantern. And then we need a little setup for downstairs. And I think downstairs we actually can do a little kind of Fungarian tableau down there. Do I have it? I'm pretty sure I have some blight fire candles left. I may have to borrow a fish from the horde house if I don't have any left. So I can light up another one of those jars. Speaking of, wait, do I have another one? I'm pretty sure I got 2 of those. Because I knew it had the mushroom on it. Hang on. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. More. They're over here. Let's see here. Yeah, I do. All right, I've got one more jar, so I'm good there. Do I have enough Voidlight Marl is the other question. Let's find out. I should have checked that first. No, I don't. That's okay. Let's go kill some Rutani. Actually, you know what? Since I have the Voidstorm portal right here, which is real nice, I'm gonna go there first. Because there's 3 quests out here for Marl.
I hunger for the opportunity to work together again.
And this one's easy peasy.
Come, let us forge a weapon worthy of your allies. Oh, and it's you again.
That's right. It's me, your best bud. Ooh. Gotta find that sweet spot where I can reach both things on either end here. He does take quite a long time between items to add. That's the only annoying part about this one. Oh, and apparently we're just gonna superheat this baby today. Yeah, yep, that's all we're doing. Just heat, heat, and more heat. Ah, there finally. One more should do it. There we go.
Exquisite. The filigree was an excellent touch.
Did they increase the Dawncrest cap? Because I'm not sure why I got more Dawncrest. I was capped last week. Alright. Shadowguard, Intelligence, and Operation. Alright, so they're both together? That's nice. Oh wait, was this the No, okay. I have a quest, a side quest in Voidstorm to come out here too, so I wasn't sure if I just took the wrong I might have actually. Hang on. I think this is the go see them for that side quest. Let's check. This is, yeah, Truth of the Past. That's what that is. That's not the one we want. All right, so we need Void Essence. And we need, what's the other one? To disrupt the operation. think these are also, I have a feeling these are my actual quests. This is what I get for being like, oh, it shows a thing right there. I need to go to the actual world quest. You guys are supposed to warn me. Be like, Arj, you're in the wrong spot. There is one here somewhere. Oh, it's just to disrupt these guys.
Time to strike.
Where are they? People must have killed them all. Druids. Always pulling. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm not fishing right now. I'm not getting distracted by the fishes. It's definitely not me getting distracted by the fishes. Aw. I know there was a freaking chest up here just a second ago. We're gonna get all the intelligence. Not all of it. Ugh, come on, dudes. Drop some intelligence, man. I don't know what this is saying about the Koreshi that it's not dropping intelligence. There we go. There's a little. As well as some void essence, which apparently I need for something. There's a guy up here.
A fleeting victory,
Finally.
but an important one.
Alright. Go do the other one. So I was in the middle of doing all of the side quests in this zone. That's where I left off. So I need to finish those this weekend. I was actually really enjoying the story out here, I have to say. But I think it's because they're all like researchers who are absorbed in their academic pursuits, which is basically very tied to the kind of work I do.
Machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
There's lumber over here. Gotta get the good stuff. I still have so many recipes to get, and I really hate how many of them are just random drops. I don't know why they did that to us. They were like, ha ha ha, we're going to make you go chase the RNGesus. Oh, I do like breaking stuff though. Let's break stuff. Ooh, there's more lumber up here. I also need to go finish doing my soiree quests. I started them and then got distracted and haven't been back yet to finish it up. I mean, I didn't get distracted by my own free will. It was work, sadly, but speaking of distraction, there's so many shiny purple things here. Goodness. Bloom up a little bit. I was hoping for more. Ah. Oh, he's not even in it. This will definitely be enough marl for what I need. Just need to finish the seemingly interminable world quest. We have ads coming up in just a minute here. And I think once we place this strangle kelp and the lantern, that will probably be the end of our night. Unless I can think of a way to light up those flowers. If something comes to me in the next few minutes, we may do that. There's more fishing there that I'm not looking at. I'm not looking at the fishing hole. Because I am just killing these guys. I'm just doing the world quest.
That should put a dent in their operations.
Excellent. Back we go. That was also my research console stuff done, so yay. Stormarian Assault. Ugh, I can't with the map stuff. Yikes. All right. I suppose there's a good way to do this, isn't there? I'm gonna get one a week, so we'll just do whatever. Just do whatever we want. All right. What we want right now is to go back to Haranir and get our lantern. Warm drink is done. We're gonna finish cold drink. Welcome back from the ads. We are on our way back to Haranir to get our lantern. The number of people in the housing community that are working to get like gajillions of these floating planters. There's a lot of them. They just went straight to it. They wanted all the planters. I mean, I can't blame them. They're very cool looking. But I really wanted the wardrobe, so I went to the Far Striders first. Okay. Across the way we go.
You must prepare.
Must I? That's it, right? That is it. Okay. Grab that.
Return if you
And
need.
learn it. This time I'm leaving Ard here. Because I learned my lesson. Now we're going to go put that stuff in the house. Strangle kelp sacks first. There we go. There's one. The next one in here. Gimble gamble. I was ready for it. All right. All right. Love it. Okay. Over here, I want to use my Fungarian barrel. We'll say like right here. And then I want that little jar on top of it. The jar is not so little compared to the barrel. We're going to make it smaller. And put that right down in there. Is that completely open? Dang it. All right, we're going to flip that upside down. Whoa. This was one of those that was like not set correctly from the beginning. There we go. Now I can set the jar on top of it. There we go. Okay, now cross our fingers that we have a blight fire candle in here. No, we don't. All right, we're gonna go pilfer from the Horde house. Hold, please. I think I left her inside. She might be outside. Sounds like inside to me. Let's do it from here. Blight fire candle. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Do I have? Hang on. Where is that? Oh, it's in the dance floor. Yeah. Thought it was in the hallway for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. That's not where that's supposed to be. Alright. Pilfered. Now we'll go over and put that in the jar. So one of the design rules that I learned because I watched entirely too much TLC and HGTV growing up was that when you do a cluster of items, you should do odd numbers of items, right? That is not a hard and fast rule. You could certainly break it, but in this case, I think I do want one more item here, and I think it's going to be that another little sack. So let's add our blight fire candle first. That definitely will need to be smaller since we sized down the jar. needs to be even a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah. All right. Then we'll put our little Fungarian sack here. This one can stay full size because it makes sense with it next to the barrel to be that size. All right. And then let's take a look at our... You know what? I'm going to take a look at WowDB. Let's go over there for a sec. Let's go to WowDB. I'm not going to search for anything in particular, except I'm going to go down here and look for light. And I think I'm going to go with red and see what they're thinking. I do have one of these, but I think it's only one. Oh no, I don't have it yet. I think that's one that we needed the those last two to unlock. Like the Lucky Hanging Lantern is a fantastic color. Let me see if there's anything. We do particles red. What I'm having thoughts about these. Like maybe we could make something happen there. Oh, I forgot we have the little campfire. Oh, I don't have that one yet. All right, I'm gonna leave that up so I remember to check on that on my enchanter. This is probably one I can almost guarantee this is one that is through the soiree or something. Let's see. Oh no. It's a random drop? Please tell me this isn't a random drop. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. These surplus reagents are the ones you buy with like 600 Moxie, if I remember correctly. Yep. Ugh. Ugh. All right, well, we're gonna have to farm the crap out of a Moxie in the hope that maybe we get a drop of this recipe. Oh my gosh. Blizzard, why you doing this to me? All right, let's go back here. So we do have these guys. I don't think there's going to be enough glow outside of... I could have his little head peeking out of there. Ooh, peekaboo wretched. Let's, when you make things bigger, the glow gets bigger. But yeah, it's still not what we want there. Let me take a look. I don't like this has a glow, but the glow is gold, not red. It's the thing itself that is red. That's not what I want. Let's go put our lantern up here because we know we want that by this little spot here. So these lanterns, because of the way they're shaped, like you could like potentially put them up right? And then I was also, what I was wondering was like, is there a cute way to kind of like hang it off of the stump here? Let me see if there is a cute way to do that. Turn it. That's a little too low. We need to come up to the high part of the stump. Turn that this way. And I'm gonna tip it just a wee bit so that when I bring it down, the lantern doesn't clip too bad into the stump. It does a little bit, but not in a terrible way. There. Yeah, I think I like that. That kind of differentiates it then from the one across the way, but still gives us a nice little glow there. All right, so we'll have to think about whether there's a way to get some. Wait. These have the sparkle and the glow? Yeah, it's not enough. Not quite right. I kind of wish I had something like this in red, right? Because that would be cool AF. Like, watch this. Where'd that go? Where'd that guy go? Here. Like, plug that right in there. Like that. Make sure it's not sticking out anywhere. And it kind of gives that glow around it. Just wish it was a red glow. Purple doesn't really work in here because you don't get enough contrast from it, right? It just looks like a shadow on the boulder rather than a highlight in the plant. Now the question is, can I get it out of there? Small. There's a lot of small things. Someday they're gonna let us search. Alright, let's go back here. Just gonna take a peek through what I have. See if anything stands out as an aha moment. No. think that's it either. Because I don't think I want like a yellow light in there. Or like, why can't we have one of these in a nice red color? We do have our pine cone, but once again, this is like giving a yellow glow, even though it is red. And this was the problem, like a lot of what it was recommending in WowDB as red is like fire, which doesn't actually give a red glow. Hang on, you know what? There was a creator that did a rainbow room, rainbow light room. I think it was Ellie. Can't remember who it was. So it's Deo. All right, I'm gonna mute this. Red orange is way down here. They have like, there it is, where they're going through all the different colors. So they use dyed rugs behind them to get the exact glow that they want. There we go. So yeah, they're using the Forsaken items turned upside down, which I think still gives you the smoke, which obviously we don't want, but let's see. Like that's giving red glow, but yeah, it's also giving smoke and spark. uh, so yeah, it definitely still looks like fire. Let me, if I put it in the middle here, can we disappear the smoke and sparks in the, like if I sink it down too far, we're gonna lose the glow. So if you watch, oh, let me switch back to here. So I've got it in there. You can see there's a glow now that is red. If I bring it up to where we have like a nice red glow, you're getting some sparks and smoke. And if I sink this to get, like, you never fully get rid of everything, but you're definitely losing glow. So I will think about that. Because it's not super obvious. No, frick. It's super obvious. Does it look bad? Ugh, I don't think I like it. Like, it looks too much like this is on fire. That was Forsaken, right? Or Forsaken. There we go. Oop. All right, I will think on this one and how we might, like, I mean, if all else fails, I did make the other miniature sun. We could actually we could, because this is right like our coming from outside, we could give a beam of sunlight heading that way, just to kind of light up the front of the cave here. As if it's coming from outside. Might even move this back. Might even move it way back. Nope. If we go too far back, we're gonna lose our beam. There, that feels better. Not quite as strong a beam. Like I didn't want too much because it is like the mouth of a cave. But a little bit. Just to say, like we're transitioning from light to cave. Alright, so we will think on how we want to light those plants. And I realized when I put that up there that I need to probably also disguise the ceiling. Just for the sake of verisimilitude, since it doesn't actually count as part of our one room. Alright, have we dyed anything today? No, we have not dyed anything today. So there's nothing we need to write down as far as that goes. So for next time, we are going to try and find a way to light the red flowers. And then probably most of next week, we're going to be running delves to try and get the jewel crafting recipe to drop for the mural. Because we have the setup upstairs, right, for as if that's where they're staying to paint a mural. So I would like a finished one in the lower level, as if they finished down there and now have moved up top to work on it. And I might add some like more dye bowls up there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was also like a paintbrush artifact from the legendaries, but it might just be like the end of the wand that I'm thinking of. But I still may be able to use that up there as a prop. So, in fact, dang it, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's go to culture. Haranir. Oh, not just lights though. Yeah, see the tip of this wand has this like paintbrush look to it. So let's come up here. And I'm gonna add them over here. Does it constantly rotate? I think it does. Interesting. Alright. I need to be able to sync this so as if this is just the paintbrush. I don't want it. And then our pigment bowls, if I look for dye bowl, I'm not going to find it. Alright, we have this rotation issue because it's rotating the crossbar up out of the ground. Let's try this. Let's try... I don't know if this will work either, but what if we turned it so that it goes this way. And put it back here. And then put the pigment bowl up under it. I love it when an idea comes together. All right. There. All right. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm chuffed with how the outstairs is shaping up, you guys. The downstairs still needs some work, but I think we have made good progress today. So, today is Thursday. I will not be streaming tomorrow. One day this weekend I will be streaming, and we will try and finish off this lower level, and then we can go run delves to see if we can get that mural. Thanks, Bree. Yeah, I really love this up here. I think it's looking great, and I really like this addition of the pigment bowls and the brush. I might add another little lantern down here, just to like highlight that brush a little bit. Just one of the table lamps. So I will be back on Saturday, and we can finish up downstairs, see if we can run some delves to get the pattern, the jewel crafting pattern for the mural, and then we will hopefully get that and set that up downstairs. There we go. Now you can see those dye bowls. Oh, the swags? I don't know if I have any. I might need to go get some. I have heavy use of swags. Yeah, I don't have one right at the moment. Sorry. I want accents, wall hangs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go get some. I literally used all of them that I had. I love those things. I use them for so much stuff. Blankets, use a swag. Curtains, use a swag. You need something for a taxidermy, use a swag. So I will go get some more swags. I will put that on the list. So I will be back on Saturday. We will finish up the lower level and go do some delves. So thank you all so much. I will see you on Saturday. Have a good Friday.